Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors for elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. Shalom, if you are pushing this truth with those who be safe from this coming destruction. The Spirit just wants to go in and, basically how all of all this turmoil that's going on around the earth, all hell is breaking loose. But you see the men of the Lord, the Most High is sustaining them and keeping them safe. Meanwhile you have fires, all over here, all throughout southern and northern California. You got floods, you got hurricanes, tornadoes on the East Coast. And then through all this, you had the men of the Lord, staying safe. The Most High is keeping them safe from all of these different things, man. Because as the scripture says, righteousness deliver from death. There's a lot of wickedness going on in these places where all these things are happening. People are now feeling that judgment. You have the Edomites that's living in their RVs, and in the Edomite neighborhood, Edomites, will be, on the news complaining, it's too much, too many of these homeless people live in our neighborhood. We want them out. And scriptures say that, if Satan be divided against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? These Edomites who work, have somewhat of money, they don't want these bum ass Edomites in their neighborhood. Really nobody wants them in their neighborhood. Let's grab there's a Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And who's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans' main enemy, man? These damn Edomites, man, which is known as the wicked in the scriptures. An enemy, Jake liked to call Esau, Edomites is his buddy, his friend, and all that crap, man. Would your friend, hang you? Would your friend, burn you, lynch you? Would your friend put you on slave ships? Would your friend set a whole society up, to go against you, to keep the Most High, away from you, the names of the Most High, and to keep you going off, man? That's something that enemy would do, man. So you got people who will say, you celebrating the downfall of them, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Two negatives don't make a positive. All that BS. When we'll read it again, it says, Sirach 25:7, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter of my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And right now we're seeing the fall of our enemy, man, at an all-time rate. And it's only going to get worse. It's saying that, they were, you got these Edomites out here, living in vans, tents, car in their cars. They can't afford their rent. You got these Edomites over here that work at the Facebook, Google. They're supposed to be making top dollar damn near, but they're over here living in the parking lot. You got Edomites who go to college, living in the parking lot, homeless. How Esau put the crack, in our neighborhoods, in the guns, so Jake can kill off each other. Now you got these Edomites, over here with this opioid epidemic, and they don't know what the hell to do, but more opioids. So let's grab This is Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And now they're feeling these curses, man. They like to talk about how, Trump, it's going to save them. And now things are worse as they've ever been for them, man. A lot of these Edomites want Trump out of the office now. But now you got to where Esau can't even speak out. His so-called freedom of speech is being taken away from him. He can't even express how he really feels about Jake, at the job or anything. Because one wrong word, all of a sudden Esau can get fired from his job. You got a lot of Edomites who went to college, to try to they got fooled and tricked into believing they can become successful in life, and then they'll end up going to college, taking out all types of student loans, and now they're in all types of student debt. These curses are hitting Esau hard right now, man. A lot of these Edomites, went to college, took out a bunch of student loans there and all types of student debt, and they're working at one of these something like a Walmart or something, one of these minimum wage jobs. And Esau can't handle that pressure. Just when Esau and Jacob, was fighting in the womb of Rebekah, it said one shall come out stronger than the other, and clearly that's Jacob, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you'll catch the same type of hell, but you'll get through it. Our people were built to take that type of hell, man. Yeah, but you Edomites, man. So that's this is Says Lamentations 4:21, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. So ultimately, you Edomites, man, this is as good as it's going to get, man. As time continues to pass, the more and more these curses is going to hit you even harder. The opioids is going to hit you even harder. The homelessness is going to hit you even harder. Ultimately, this is just the beginning of sorrows. It says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. So that cup of slavery is passing over unto you, man, and you're going to be put in slavery for 1,000 years. So it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So, daughter of Zion, as Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, won't have to go into slavery anymore. Because once we get into the kingdom, we have the new bodies, we're not going to be able to sin. So therefore, there will be no reason to ever get out of power, man. Our kingdom's going to be eternal. We're only going to be able to do righteous, man. Only do righteousness. And that's ultimately what we're seeking, man. Subscribe. Says Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So we've assuredly drunken of that cup of slavery, man. Are you, Esau? Are you to altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. That's like the scriptures say. You're gonna receive double. Of what we receive. So burnings and lynchings ain't gonna have nothing on what's gonna actually go down to you. So ultimately, this is as good as it's gonna get for y'all. know, so ultimately, when Yahweh Shai come back to destroy you, devils, man, to put you into slavery, hey, that's it, man. It's all said and done. I also just want to say, the Wadi Shmi, sorry for putting the Holy Spirit through a crocodile. Show me to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. And Shalom.